uncertain. Clear communication helps.
Oh god, ads. Hello everyone. Give me a second here while I finish setting a few things up. It's probably at the fucking bottom, isn't it? It's like brand new. There we go. Hi everybody. Welcome back to another live stream with Dr. Zombie, your favorite Twitch streamer, YouTube streamer in general. Me, that guy. I've already drunk. I've already started drinking to get over this game. It makes me so mad because it could be so great, and yet there's just tiny things that it does wrong, and it makes me rage in my loins. Like, I would pay $5 for the ability to randomly assign my viewers and myself a random color, just not white. But look at this garbage. I've got only this. This is it. There's no other section. I can get featured shit for 50 coins, which I have to buy, or I can get fucking bullshit streamer colors. And then everyone will have the same one. It's not going to be random. And this is kind of funny, the one with the belly button. It's just like, come on. Just such a basic thing to allow me to purchase blue or, you know, primary colors for $5. Like, come on, just I'm so angry. I'm so angry already. All right, before we get going, I'm gonna go ahead and try to set up a nice casual background music thing. Something like this, maybe, and then lower the volume way down. That seems nice. Hi, Salloid. Player points should make it so people watching can unlock new colors, but I don't have enough. I went to mix a drink earlier today because the sump pump decided it dishonored its ancestors, but we had no ice. Oh, rip, dude. This is the last of the mango vodka, the last of the gin, and some cran grape. It's fine. It's delicious. I mean, it's alcohol and juice. Cran grape is such an overpowering flavor. I could put pretty much anything in here and it would still taste like cran grape. But I'm getting concerned that I must go back to the alcohol store because other than a bottle of Captain Morgan that I bought specifically so my wife and I could do a TikTok, and some coffee liqueur, which really only goes good with milk, and because I have this lingering cough for the last 2 months, I don't want to aggravate. I'm running out of alcohol, except for some beers. That's gonna work for tonight. Okay, let's not beat around the bush. You must do what you must do. Captain Coke is a good mix. Yes, Jack and Coke, also very good. I should get some Jack. And some Coke. Don't buy much soda, though. Let's just jump into it. Try to score me as many of these fucking streamer points as possible so that hopefully I can unlock some colors for you guys. We're gonna just do some standard racing, and we're gonna do, like, I can't even go to, like, number 1. It starts at fucking 6. Where's 1 through 5? Yeah, fuckers. Oh, they're down here? Oh my god, why does it keep scrolling around? There. The Funnel 2. That's number 1. So apparently you are able to vote on this if you type !vote and give a number. Supposedly that should show me votes, and we could do viewer's choice, winner's choice, random. But let's go ahead and try to do funnel and start there. Get the app on iOS and Android. I tried that too, and I could not find a way to do that. What was the command to be in the shit? It's !play. Or you can apparently use some of these weird emojis that I don't know if anybody actually has. Like, it would be nice if they told me the name of the emoji if you hovered over it. But Mercdrake's here. I, of course, have done my thing. Logged in. Saloide's in. We've got 3 players. Let's try to get up to 5 before we start. I know it's early in the stream, but Nick Butcher's in now. That's 4. Yeah, it's just so aggravating. It could be just so much better. Just a little bit is all it would take. Well, it's alright. I think we may only have 4 right now, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the start button and we'll take a look. Guys, this is gonna be a chill, laid-back stream. I'm just gonna like hit number 1 here and follow whoever's in the lead for a little while. And we'll just tail Solowide for a bit. Because really what you guys wanted tonight was just a casual chit-chat. Just hang out with me and talk about shit. Monday's over. It doesn't need to get better. Man, it has been a shit Monday. I'm gonna level with you guys. I've got a lot of shit going on in my life. I feel like I'm handling it like a champ, but it's tough. It's tough to keep going after stuff like this. So let me flat out tell you. So my oldest has ADHD. It's been a severe problem for the whole decade that he's been alive. He's had some crazy ADHD and oppositional defiance disorder type shit. And you know, we take him to therapy, we get him medicated. The medication needs to be upped, but the medication is so goddamn expensive on our current insurance. It used to be better. The medication used to be like $20 a month out of pocket, and now it costs $120 a month, and he needs it. Like, he cannot function as a human without it. Even with it, he could still be an asshole sometimes. I mean, the kid is a genius. He operates on levels that most people, adults that he works with say, yeah, this kid is something special. But he just has severe ADHD, and it limits his potential. And also, man, he is independent as fuck. Loves to argue with his parents. Oh, it looks like somebody has taken over. It says Merkdrake is in the lead, but we actually know it's Mick Butcher. So I had to take him to 2 doctor's appointments today. One in person and then one over the phone. One was therapy, and the other was to up his medication. Yeah, they say they'll grow out of it, but I mean, there's a lot of evidence that says you live with it your whole life, you just learn to manage it better. And he's gonna be a ladies' man, my god. So I don't mean to throw shade on the kid or to embarrass him, but you guys won't ever interact with him. He was writing songs earlier this year. I went on his, because I spy on him because I want to make sure he's okay, because he's got problems. But I went into his account and found lyrics, and then sung recorded audio of him singing songs, and they're not bad for a 10-year-old. He's got some lyrics, and it's all heartbreak songs, because he had some kind of 10-year-old girlfriend in school this year, and she dumped him sort of shortly before COVID. Hey, Dr. Zombie's the winner. I did it. Dr. Zombie, Solowide, Mick Butcher, Merkdrake. Got some points. I assume points are going to be used at some point to get me better shit. But let's just do a random track so we can keep chatting. Hit T during a race to turn on slow-mo. It's alright. We're going to just talk. Alright, exclamation point play to jump in, guys. I know one day the kid is going to be something. It's just he's got to get through this adolescent phase. Once he becomes a teenager, I'm sure he's going to be real independent, pain in the butt. But if he manages to stay out of prison, he's going to be pretty smart and pretty cool. Use points for your balls. Yeah, I want to put points into my balls. Alright. I think it might still be just 4 of us, but if anyone else is joining, if you're on YouTube, give a shout out, that's fine. But join us on Twitch, and you can do exclamation point play to jump in the game. You get points for winning and placing. I see there's 5 people, but that might be me included. So I'm going to go ahead and start this round. So that was tough. I tried to get Krispy Kreme for the family, get some fucking donuts. But the line around Krispy Kreme, literally around the building to go through the drive-thru, it definitely was a 30-minute line, no doubt about it. And I was just like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. So I went to Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts has gone downhill. I don't know if it's just this area or me or what, but I feel like their donuts are garbage now, and they used to be great. And Krispy Kremes used to not be that good, and now they're fantastic. So I was kind of upset that I didn't get Krispy Kreme. Oh shit, look at this fucking Bowser's Castle level. So didn't get Krispy Kreme, wound up getting Dunkin'. It was garbage. I'm not even like super thrilled about having to eat it. I mean, I love sugar and everything, but it's still like, ugh, it could have been so much better. So I didn't want to sit for 45 minutes in fucking Krispy Kreme. Dunkin' blows in Yorbitate. Yorbitate? Is that where you're living? Like my marbles to make them finish quicker. State. Your state. Got it. Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like they were better up north. I feel like they are frozen and just, I don't know. They're bad. They're bad. And Krispy Kreme is great. And it did not always used to be that way. See, Mertrick says he can't stand Krispy Kreme. I don't know. It's not even like, I don't even think it's a, oh, I like them better because that's my opinion. I feel like certain areas, the donuts are better or worse. Anyway, not to get into donut talk for so long. This clearly is leaking. I gotta get rid of this cup. My fucking skull cup is obviously leaking because it did not spill and I'm seeing tiny purple dots all over my napkin here. Yeast versus cake. Yeah, there's another cake donut place around here called Duck Donuts. They're pretty good, but my wife doesn't like them. So that was, you know, difficult. And because of the 2 meetings that he had to have, I was gone from work for like 2 hours. I just managed to get home in time to finish up some stuff that I was given. Like, it was like, oh, hey, you're supposed to be doing this. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot all about it. Oh, Chop sneakily joined in there, I didn't notice. Duck Donuts is amazing. Yeah, I like them, but my wife doesn't really like them. She likes a, you know, cream-filled donut or a apple fritter. Not much else, really. But she's picky. So, we have dinner. We had chicken nuggets, ramen noodles as a like noodle side dish, not like a soup, and some broccoli. And my aunt calls my mother, and I managed to grab her phone first because she wasn't in the room, and I figured I'd answer it. My grandmother is my mother's mother is in the hospital. Her blood pressure is low. Where is everybody else? Fuck, they're still way back here. Chop's going. Well, Dr. Zombie fell off the map, but Chop is going to come in 4th here. Oh, I've had a cronut. They're very delicious. I like when Dunkin' did cronuts. They were amazing. See, Dunkin' was so much better before. Fucking A. Is Dr. Zombie still on? Oh, he is still on. It's just showing me as red because I'm the broadcaster. Oh, look at that. Terrible. It's a croissant donut. It's like a layered donut with like flaky layers. It's so good. It's the nut of a crow. Nice. Merdrake! Nice. Do another random track. Go ahead and hit the exclamation point play once you see that screen pop up. Boop. So my grandmother's in the hospital. Apparently her blood pressure dropped really low. And so that was the excuse they got to put her in the hospital. But she's been having psychosis lately. She's been thinking that people are poisoning the food. She thinks bugs are crawling on the ceiling. She was hiding in a stairwell from the staff at the nursing home she lives in. So that's frightening. My mother, of course, has, I would say probably by now, mid-stage Alzheimer's. Oh, shit. I'm way back now. Chop Block's in the lead. So we're moving her into my house. We're building on an extension just for her, a mother-in-law suite. And so I'm dealing with the stress of my mother having Alzheimer's and you know, struggling to adapt here. Who am I following? Chop just fell out of the map. Merdrake fell out of the map. Looks like Salowide's in the lead, followed by McButcher, and then Dr. Zombie is way behind and could still easily fall out of the map. Salowide is taking the cake here. So that's tough, and I'm dealing with it. Yep, Dr. Zombie just fell out of the map. But man, it's just between COVID, my mother, my grandmother now. It's been a rough couple of days. Oh, that guy with the long name 3. Thanks for your follow. Welcome to the Horde. So, I'm just, you know, I feel like this amount of stuff would break somebody. But weirdly, I feel like I'm handling it pretty well. I feel like as long as I've got a plan, any problems that come, I've got it. I keep moving. And I've got a plan for my mother. She's going to be moving in. I'm going to be buying her car and getting rid of my old piece of junk. And then she's not going to be able to drive anymore. I think she understands that right now. I'm hoping she continues to understand and support that. She had a rough time today, of course, when she found out her mom was in the hospital and started freaking out about something else. But COVID-proof air purifiers. Interesting. We have masks. Somebody made masks for us. We bought them online. Of course, I don't think the masks work terribly well, but they do remind people to not touch my hands or stay 6 feet away from me, so that's really what that's all about. Kidneys shutting down from an infection. That's what I thought, too. I thought maybe she had a UTI. The old lady across the street used to have episodes, and her daughter said it was because she had UTIs. Join up! The masks I have do have inserts for filters. So. One of your ferrets suffered a crash from low blood sugar. Holy shit. Sounds bad. My oldest dog, our first dog that my wife and I bought back before we were married, is blind, mostly deaf, is wandering into things, takes forever to get in, whatnot. Alright, 5 people in. Let's go. Anyway, rather than listen to me ramble on all night, why don't you guys ask some questions? Yes, I am working from home. It's going pretty well. The company has kind of changed its tune on working from home. They're like, yes, if you feel like you can work from home, please continue to do so. Forever. We love it. Turns out people work pretty well when they are left to their own devices and not constantly watched over by some sort of manager. Holy shit, Dr. Zombie. I'm way ahead of everybody else. Let's go ahead and look at the field in front of us. It is a madhouse down there. Bye, dude. Thanks for stopping in, dude. And for following, man. I appreciate it. Oh, there I go. Right off the edge. Fuck. Rip. Let's go to Solowide. Hypoglycemia sucks. I was at 40 earlier. Goddamn. But yeah, no, I'm working from home. Working from home is working out pretty well. There's a lot of distractions, especially with the kids and whatnot. But you know, I'm glad that I'm able to do that. It is a privilege. I understand that a lot of people can't, and they have to live in this constant fear of danger, or even if they get sick, they lose out on pay. I mean, that's just nuts to me. I know we try not to get political because of the way, you know, politics can divide people. But my wife and I were talking a little bit about these stimulus packages because they gave us the one, and because we have 3 kids, you know, we wound up getting like $3,900 from the first round. Whereas some people who need that money didn't get it yet. You know, they didn't receive a stimulus because of various reasons. You know, mistakes were made. You know, people who not only need it but also qualify. You know, not like illegal aliens or anything. But looks like Salohide got in first there for the victory. But we didn't need that money. We're still working from home, still making the same amount of money. If anything, goddamn, that is loud. If anything, we are spending less money on shit. Oh, Chop fell out. Rip. Looks like McButcher's gonna make it in. Those are the 3. Salohide number 1. Do another random track. Win number 2. Nice, dude. We only played like 4 maps. Alright, go ahead and hit exclamation point play to jump in this one. so we didn't need that money. I mean, we're happy to have it. We put it all in the bank. We put it in savings. But we have been spending more money now because I'm saving money, not eating out, not driving to work all the time. We've been spending more money on stuff than we normally would. So I don't know. Maybe it is working for us at least. But we felt, if the government said this only goes to people who lost their jobs, that'd be fine with us. Like, that's what it's really supposed to help with. But the reality is it's supposed to help by stimulating the economy, by keeping things moving. People still buying stuff, even though you're stuck at home and all that. But I don't know. There's 6 people viewing. I only see 5 in the game. So what's going on? Anybody? Exclamation point play, jump in. I'm gonna go ahead and start this one, but please do. Half the stimulus or in investments. Now that the market has tanked. What is the market at lately, man? I haven't been watching. I used to watch it every day because I work for a financial company. I work in software, and I used to watch. They used to just have C-SPAN or whatever the money channel is on all the time. So I would watch that thing, and whenever Donald Trump would say something stupid, it would tank. Whenever he would say something that people thought was great, it would go up 800 points. Yeah, I should consider dumping it into the market, but at the same time, it's like my wife has already decided what we want to do with it. Maybe if we get another round, because they are talking about doing another stimulus, even bigger one, especially for families. The next round we could get 6,000 instead of 39, and maybe I'd say to the wife, hey, why don't I take like 3,000 of this and put it in the stock market? We'll see. She might not be so keen on that. We've got, the stock market is great and all, but I mean, I could take $3,000 and pay off some debt, or even like put it toward our mortgage, and that would probably over time earn us more than the stock market would. Unless you're playing it daily. This is a crazy ass map. Look at this shit. Holy shit. Bamboo all over. Little rotating shits. McButcher's in the lead now. Yeah, help with bills. Some for a laptop. I know. So here's a great example of what the COVID is actually doing to the economy. I've got a nephew. This nephew works, or used to work at Panera Bread as a delivery driver. So he would drop off, people's Panera Bread orders. Well, he's been furloughed, so he applied for unemployment. He makes almost 3 times as much money on unemployment as he did working for Panera. And he was like, I filled out the form. I told them what I made, what I, used the hours I would work. And he said, I expected them to either deny me unemployment or to give me a fraction of what I used to make. He's like, and they're giving me like the $600 a week. He's like, so I bought he's buying a laptop. Like, it's more money than he was making. Crazy. Yeah, paying off property, Chop Block, that's a smart one. I talked to the wife, I'm like, hey, if we get 2 of these stimulus checks and we don't spend any of it, that's like a down payment on a hunting property. And I think she was really like, ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Because she's been talking about that for a while. And I keep telling her, well, we don't have the money for a hunting property. But if we can put a half down payment on a good like 10 acres or 20 acres and finance the rest, we could probably afford that. Yeah, that would be nice. Mertrake is the winner here. Dusty says Trump paid for my new PC. Nice. McNeil paid for my PC. Who's laughing now? Oh, God. Rip. My mother-in-law has lived with me for years without working, so she got the same $1,200 that everybody else did. That became mine, too. Yeah. Yeah, my mom got it as well. She's still paying rent. We're still, building the extension. But, like, she doesn't pay for anything. Like, her expenses are nil. She's got that Medicaid or Medicare, whatever it is. She's got the good insurance. Hi, Dusty. Exclamation point play if you guys are in Twitch. I've got 100 acres to hunt and haven't been to hunt in 6 years. That sucks, dude. I've got 22 acres in Pennsylvania, and I just, like, it's so far away. I can't make it up there. I want to, but how do I get marble on the Twitch stream? Yeah, if you're in the Twitch stream, you type !play and you'll jump in. You don't even have to watch on Twitch. You can just open it up in the window to type play whenever it's time. Chop, don't you have enough ground to hunt? 100 acres though, man. That's gotta be good shit. I'm holding out for Dusty here. I'm sure he's gonna pop in a couple minutes. There we go. So, yeah, I miss hunting. My oldest is 10 years old. It's like pretty soon you got to get him ready to hunt, you know. I still worry about him because he can really be an a-hole sometimes, and it's like, do I really want to give my ADHD pain in the ass son access to a gun? Like, I don't think he would do anything stupid. Well, no, let me rephrase. I don't think he would do anything malicious with it, but I do think he might be stupid sometime. So, I don't know. It's a moot point because I don't have a property that he can hunt. But I will get one eventually. I think there's other things that we have priorities on right now, though, so I don't think we would spend the stimulus money on a hunting property, but I could be wrong. I mentioned some other stuff to the wife. I was like, oh, we go to Disney World, we could buy a pop-up, or some other kind of camper. Once you turn 13, you get your first shotgun. It's a good rule. Good way to be. Battletech. Fuck RNG right in the bacon ring. Yeah, I've been playing a game with some serious RNG. A lot of save scumming. Battle for Westnoth. It's free on Steam. And I've enjoyed it, but if you don't like... Oh man, Dr. Zombie fell out of the map. If you don't like... And nobody likes save scumming and playing the same turn 20 times until finally you hit and they don't. It's got a lot of that. Like, there are times where it's like, I cannot win this mission unless this character misses 4 times in a row. And I just gotta keep hitting reload, or I gotta start all the way from the beginning because I made a mistake in turn 1. Or not even a mistake, I made a move in turn 1 that then came to bite me in the ass in turn 12. But it's also pretty good. I do enjoy it. So, Battle for Westnoth. Bought a pop-up last year. Now the campgrounds are closed. Yeah, that's pretty lame. Torrent of ammo, bullets, lasers, missiles, everything missed. Yeah. Oh, I've been playing a lot of different games lately. I started playing GTA 5 because it's free right now on Epic Games. If you haven't heard about it, Epic Games is doing like a massive sale. A lot of games are cheap. If you download a free game, which right now it's GTA 5, but in like 2 or 3 more days it'll switch to something new. Don't know what, they haven't announced it. If you download a free game, they give you a $10 off coupon. And that applies to some of the games that are on sale too. So if you download a free game, even if you never play it, then get a $10 off coupon. Are you fucking stuck there? Seriously? Ah, come on. There you go. You get a $10 off coupon, so you could download a game that costs, you know, $20 and only pay $10, which is what I did. I bought Ancestors: The Humankind Odyssey, which is a game about being a gorilla and teaching your other gorillas how to do stuff like fish with a stick and shit like that. Dusty won that one. Wow. First round, and Dusty takes the lead. Oof. DNF for Dr. Zombie. Alright, let's play another one. You get a bunch of points, and according to Solowide, if you get a bunch of points, you can use an app to change the color of your marble. I don't really know, it's kind of shitty. I wish it were better. Steaks. One of my guys at work raises beef cattle. He's been selling me any beef for $5 a pound. Nice. Yeah, we I mentioned in the Discord channel. By the way, jump in with exclamation point play, guys. I mentioned in the Discord channel that my wife and I bought a shit ton of chicken. They had like a bulk chicken thing at some local farm, an hour away, 45 minutes away. So we bought 40 pounds of chicken thighs and 40 pounds of chicken wings, which wound up being like 190 wings altogether. So we've got a shit ton of chicken in the freezer. All right, we got 9 viewers, guys. Come on, pop in. Do exclamation point play. You two can grab a ball and roll down a hill. Marbles on stream. I'm gonna go ahead and start this one, but jump in the next one. You can teach your monkeys how to fuck. Actually, it's true. Yeah, I mean they know how to do it already, but there is monkey sex and pregnancy and children. Yeah, I'm hoping Dr. Wifey plans the meals for the week, and I'm hoping she put chicken wings on that list. Oh man, I don't know if it's the alcohol or this game, but my eyes are getting kind of wonky. So, we bought a shit ton of chicken, put it in the freezer. I'd love to go hunting. I go to Old Deer for less than 12 cents. Yeah, see, I don't butcher my own, though. I'm sure you do. But where I grew up, you shot the deer and then you took it to a butcher and paid him money to cut it up and sort it out for you. Fucking YouTube says it's RimWorld. I don't know, man. YouTube's weird. It doesn't let you, from Restream, it doesn't let you change the game. So I have to do it manually, and I don't bother anymore. It takes an extra 5 minutes to do. And it's like, that's time I could be playing games, chit-chatting. Damn Yankee. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Like in New York, where I used to live, people butcher their own deer. But I don't know how to do it. It would be complicated as fuck. I don't have the equipment. It's like, I should learn how to do it. But maybe once I get a hunting property down here, I may have to at that point. The less savory parts. Like deer testicles? If they tasted good, I'd eat deer testicles. I'm not very picky. Stomach. Ooh. Gross. Oh, come on! What's this shit? Okay, it melted away. That's bullshit, though. Well, Chop took the lead from that icicle bullshit. I don't know where everybody else is. Oh, they're stuck on another icicle. Oh, Chop's just gonna run away with it here. Eyes! The eyes? What the hell do you use the eyes for? Yeah, people who've done it are like, it's not that hard. What the fuck is this? Oh, I see. Gotta zigzag back and forth here. People who've done it said it's to suck out the juice. Ugh, gross. Dude, why? Now you're just doing that to be weird. You don't need to suck the juice out of a deer eye. Yeah, I could probably learn how to butcher a deer. I just built a loft bed this weekend. I don't know. I think I mentioned that as well. Oh my god, Kite Man. Kite Man, join in Twitch so you could press exclamation point play and jump in on this marble game. Who's leading here? Murtrake's in the lead. Followed closely by McButcher, ooh, Dr. Zombie, Chop Block, all in the top 4. Sounds like a lot of work. Good source of vitamins. Yeah, you know what else is a good source of vitamins? Vitamins. And they're not made of eyeballs. People do the whole head. Ugh. No, yeah, I think if I buy a hunting property, the second thing I'll do is start learning how to butcher, hang a rope in my, or not a rope, a hook in my garage, and start doing it right. Save myself, $50-$60 every time I shoot a deer. Plus, down here in my county, if I manage to get a property in my county, you can shoot 6 deer for 1 license. It's crazy. Like back up north in Pennsylvania, it was like you bought your regular license and that covered $1. And if you wanted to shoot a doe, you had to buy an extra tag, a doe tag. And down here, it's like if you buy a hunting license for the year for like $20, you can shoot 2 buck and 4 doe. I swear to God, it's ridiculous. And it's because the county is mostly cities. So there's not a lot of deer, and there's not a lot of hunting ground, and, well, sorry. There's a lot of deer, but there's not a lot of hunting ground. So they're overpopulated, they run the street, they want to limit them. And there's not a lot of hunters, because it's not, you know, good hunting situation. But, like, if you could get a 20-acre plot of land, and there are some farms nearby, don't forget, exclamation point play, join. You could shoot 6 fucking deer on one license. And that license is like $20. I think it also includes fishing license for the year. Dusty, I would, but I don't have a property or a license right now. Exclamation point play to join in, guys. Property owners in Ohio don't have to buy their tags, they just make their own and they don't need a license. Fucking Ohio, man. It's twitch.tv/Dr. Zombie. So yeah, that's Dr. Wifey has been looking up a bunch of furniture and shit because we need a new dining room table. We've got a futon in this room that the kids have fucked up. It needs to be replaced. And I'm like, you know, we have the money. We're probably going to get more money when this next stimulus comes to an agreement. But, like, fuck, I wish we could save it instead of spending it on fucking furniture. I'd really like to get a hunting property. Massive deer, huh? Most of the deer I've shot have been small. Not too big. I did shoot 2 deer once. One time I was hunting, it was the end of the season, it was like, this is the last day, me and my dad were both up in the woods, and I spot 2 doe together, and I shot at one, and I did not see it die. It took off. I said, fuck, I missed, I reloaded, shot at the other one, that one went down right away. I'm like, great. No, it's not DOCTOR, it's DOCTR, just like it is on YouTube. DOCTR Zombie. So I took a second shot, the second one, and that one went down. Boom. So I radioed my dad. I'm like, Dad, I shot one. It's right over here. I walked over to it. He radios me back later. He's like, where are you? I'm sitting here with your deer. I'm like, what? I'm with the deer. I shot and killed both of them. I dragged it over to the other one, and he had to gut both of them because I was young. I was like 15. I didn't really know how to gut my deer yet. He had to gut 2 deer, and we dragged him out of the woods. He had a camouflage knife. He left it in the dirt. He's like, I'm not going back up for that knife. I won't be able to find it. It's just gone. He was so tired after that day. Oh, I miss my dad. He was awesome. Dusty says I gave you the link. This thing's huge. Alright, I'm going to start this one. We've been waiting. Next one, guys. Next one. Exclamation point play to join. Oh shit, Merc Drake. Yeah, 7 hours on yard work, man. I wish I could do some yard work. I've got some ideas, man. Plans for my yard. I've got a pretty big yard here. I've got like a half an acre that my house is on. And I'd like to do some cool shit with it, but ooh, it's gonna be tough. Some people are gonna fall out, yo. Chopped in. Dr. Zombie made it. Yeah, it looks like maybe everybody made it in. Ooh, Chop just overtook Dusty. So yeah, I built a loft bed for my oldest out from scratch. Like, went to Lowe's, got the wood, got a saw, like a circular saw, cut the wood myself, painted it. It was a bitch, but we did do it. Eventually, we had the family over on Saturday to help us get the last of it done. It was a pain in the ass. I always say to my wife, I'm like, I'm never doing this again. I'm not doing it. You find some shit on Pinterest, I'm not doing it. Chopped with the first place there. And then I fucking forget 2 months later and I agree to do some more shit. I'd like to build a, so here's my idea. It's kind of like, I don't know what you guys think, but I'll tell you about it anyway. Alright, new map! Exclamation point play when you see it come up. Don't forget, don't wait. Quarantining with a neighbor friend, I just rototilled 120 square feet for a veggie garden. Nice. I'd love to get one. So let me tell you a little bit about what we're doing over the next couple months. So we have to wait till my mom's extension gets built. Once the extension gets built, we found out we're allowed to have chickens. So we're gonna get a coop. We're gonna build it. You know, we're gonna buy like a pre-constructed type, you know, and put it together. I'm not doing that shit with the loft again. But we're gonna build a coop. We're gonna make sure that we dig into the ground and put the chicken wire underneath the dirt and all that. I'll tell you about the rabbits in a minute, Butcher. Good question. Alright, I think we're all in. Anybody? Wait, exclamation point play. It's the last chance. I'll give you like another 20 seconds. So we're gonna get some chickens. We're gonna get 4 chickens. We're allowed to have up to 10. We just found out about that a couple months ago. Apparently the city adopted the county's rules. They used to have a no chickens policy. Now they're up to 10. As long as they're hens, not roosters. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna get chickens. I'm gonna chainsaw down some of the dead trees. We have a bunch of trees that are all the same species, and they're all dying. Like, they're fucking dead. Some of them are just, you can break them off with your hand. They've been dead for a while. So we're gonna cut them all down with the chainsaw, and we're gonna buy Myers lemon trees, which are apparently, they grow in our growing zone. We're in growing zone 8. Can't have roosters, no roosters. So we're gonna grow a bunch of lemon trees, and I'm thinking about getting like 8 to 10 of them and just lining the back of the property with them every like 10, 20 feet. I don't know. I'll look it up, find out what they need to be. So we're gonna have a grove of lemon trees. I also want to build like a little, this is just for me. I want to build a trellis, which is, you know, most of you probably know what it is, but trellis is basically a standing wooden structure that is purely ornamental. It's like a miniature gazebo, kind of. And I want to put potted plants on it, or vines that grow on it, and I want them to all be local well, my state, fuck it, I'll tell you, North Carolina plants. Stuff that is not invasive, not, you know, oh, we brought this over from, you know, Hawaii or whatever. I want North Carolina plants, flowers, that are good for hummingbirds, bees, and butterflies that are, you know, so sort of a local wildflower refuge for pollinators. Because I got the space and I've got the free time. Venus flytraps are native Salawite, and I have wanted them so bad. I want to put them in my yard, but the problem is Venus flytraps grow in like really soggy marshland areas, and we live more in a pine forest area. The soil's really sandy. It's like Venus flytraps need shitty soil. That's what they grew up on, and North Carolina's soil is shitty. But our other environment is not perfect. I will probably try. If I have the money and I've got the time, I will probably try to make Venus flytrap grow in the area. Dusty says you need a bog. It's got to be swampy. This is the problem. If my wife ever agreed to let me get a pond, I could probably do some Venus flytrap around the pond. I recognize that state. See you soon. Nice. Yeah, Dusty. We want enough lemons to be like ridiculous. A fuckload of lemons. But 1 lemon tree is enough for 2 families. Nice. Maybe I'll scale it back and do 4. I've also considered getting pecan trees because they also grow in our area. In fact, they're very big. But my wife's like, I don't want pecans. She doesn't want peaches. She doesn't want pears. She doesn't want pecans. I'm like, yo, let's diversify a bit. Get some lemons. Like, lemons are good for basically 2 things. Oh shit, join. Exclamation point play. Pop in, boys. Lemons are good for two things. Cooking, when we need to squirt some lemon juice on some shit. Fuck, Kite Man, what is wrong with your Twitch? It's okay, buddy. You can get in here. I'm gonna be doing this for another hour or so. Mulberries, interesting. See, this is the thing. Now you guys are getting me thinking, like, fuck lemons. Let's get some lemons, but let's get a bunch of shit. We have a persimmon tree on the property. I don't know shit about persimmons. I don't like persimmons. I don't know when they're ripe. They fall off and then they're rotten. I don't fucking know about persimmons. But there's one on the property already that was here when we bought it. I'll be there in July. You better hide, Doc. Mulberries are great for jams, juice, wine, pies, mixing into alcoholic beverages. Sounds fucking great. The Reapers. Carolina Reapers, hot peppers. So, the trees is one thing. I want to get, like, minimum 4 lemons, up to 10, flying the back property. Maybe I can convince the wife to get something else. But nobody really likes peaches around here, like my kids, you know. Pears, same thing. It's like, I don't want to grow a tree that no one will use, but we will use lemons. We use them in cooking quite a bit. You can also use them for lemonade. That was the other thing. And then I want to get, once I get that going, and everything's good, and we're all moved in, and the extension's built, and the coop is fine, then I want to get a vegetable garden going. I've wanted to for years. And I want to get, like, the like, heirloom shit from Burpee, you know, like the really good shit that they get the catalog for. I want to do, you know, crazy looking tomatoes and stuff like that. And I want a nice big vegetable garden, because we've had a small one where we used to live up in Rochester, New York, where we get, you know, little things, you know, strawberries and whatnot. But I want a big fucking garden. Hey, Kite Man made it! You did it! Nice. Once that's like the last thing. After I get the orchard, for lack of a better term, the butterfly slash hummingbird slash bee sanctuary, and then the vegetable garden after that. So then it's perfect. Then I don't need to make any changes. Hurt like hell to eat, but they grow good. Oh, McButcher just flew out the map. Rip. Dusty flew out the map as well. Oh no. Merc Drake is still on it. Is he gonna make it in? He did. First place, Merc Drake. Nice. All right. Merc Drake came in first. Is the only one to finish, actually. Merc Drake, you have 55 points. You might be able to buy stuff with that. I don't really know how it works. Alright, hold on. Let's load up the next one and then you can type the play. Alright, do the play now. Vanilla vodka lemonade. 1 part fresh squeezed lemon juice, 1 part vodka, 1 part vanilla syrup. I've got that. 1 cup sugar, 1 cup water, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract. Sorry, I had vanilla extract. Ooh, interesting. 1 part water. Pour over lots of ice. Sounds good. I've got some lemons. I have a few from last shopping trip we took. I'll let him drink. I'll grab a beer after this round. Ah, 7, 8! Holy crap, Mr. Savagery has like crazy shit. Holy moly. Somebody is like a marbles on stream expert here. Quarantini. Solid. 1 part gin, 1 part ice. Alright, everybody's in the Plinko part of the map. Dusty comes out first. There's Mr. Savagery's special marble. Look at this shit. Holy crap. I'd be happy with just like green. Basic blue. Fuck. Alright, close match between Salawad and Mr. Savagery. Trying to soak up as much water as I could in the basement. Oof. That's no good. Dr. Zombie way out in front now. Melted freezer pops and vodka. Refreeze, bam. Y'all are giving me a lot of reason to go to the ABC store tomorrow. I gotta get more alcohol. Ah, I just overshot the landing there, damn it. I need it. I need the alcohol. I'm running low. I'll pick up some stuff I don't normally get. A friend of mine found a YouTube channel where some guy makes a bunch of cocktails, him and his wife. He said he spent $500 on alcohol so that they could make these cocktails, because they require shit like, you know, 2 ounces of this, 2 ounces of that. And he's like, we use it for this one cocktail, and then we don't use it anymore. So we have tons of alcohol. So, I think I can afford, I mean, like I said earlier, our finances have been great because of this whole quarantine thing. I know it's a horrible plague and people are dying and all that, but, you know, our financial situation's been pretty good, so, you know. My god, is anyone gonna finish? It's all up to Kite Man. Can he survive? Keeps falling into random portals here. Hey, Slippy, welcome. Join in next race, buddy. We're up to 8 players. I'd love to get to 10. Download more RAM.com if I win. What? I don't think that's how RAM works. No winner! Oh, it timed out. Rip. What's this bonus shit? LOL our lives. Alright, everybody, exclamation point play to jump in. Let's get to 10. We got 11 viewers, man. I know that we can get to 10 if everybody jumps in. Oh, the rabbits! So yeah, we've got 2 bunnies. Bought them for Christmas for my middle child. Loves them. The bunnies have become mine. Nobody else seems to give a shit about the bunnies except for my mother. So I feed the bunnies. I'll just walk out. Some days I'll just walk out, go into the garden, the like flower garden that the last owners had, and just rip up big chunks of weeds. Virginia creepers all over the fucking place. I'll just rip up a big, you know, fistful of it. I'll drop that in the bunny cage. They snack on that all day. I don't even need to buy food for them anymore. 2 girls, 1 cup. No, no! I've been there. It's horrible. It's ice cream. Too old to fall for that. Yes, I was there when Lemon Party and Goatsy were the 2 girls, 1 cup. Yes. You need to wear a special bunny suit to approach them. They've actually calmed down a bit. They were total bitches a while ago. Alright, we've got 8. I feel like we can get 1 more. Didn't somebody just join in a minute ago and was like, what's going on here? What was that? I'm looking around, I can't see it. Kite Man was here, of course, but... Oh, fuck. Exclamation point play to join in, guys. Slippy! Yeah, Slippy's supposed to be here. Seems like Slippy was bored. Auto marbles roll out. There you go, Slippy. Well, 8 people. I guess that's all that's in. I forgot to get a beer. Alright, I'm gonna hit 1 and then we'll follow that marble and I'll go grab a beer. I'll be right back, guys. Dusty did it! Yeah! I hope that wasn't incredibly boring. There's a lot of people made it through. Except for me. I fell out. Don't know any of this shit. I'm back. Hello. I let the dogs out. My mother was watching Murder, She Wrote and fell asleep, so I turned that off for her. Yeah, I took a whiz. I did a lot of things. I made it a big deal. The dogs are still outside, so after this round, I'm going to go check on them, see if they want to come in. It's raining, so normally they'll come right back in, but... You know, I don't actually know how much RAM I have. I think it's 16 gigs, but... I don't actually know. I have to look it up. Sushi isn't sushi if it isn't fresh. That's just rotten fresh. God damn, I do miss sushi. And Chinese food. Chinese places are starting to open back up though, so... Kite Man, I'm not going to your website. I don't believe you. You've lied to me before. So the bunnies used to be total bitches. They would run away from me whenever I'd come over to the cage. They'd scratch me whenever I picked them up or tried to put them down. They even bit me a couple times. But now that the children have started ignoring them, and I constantly bring them food, and I reach in and I pet them, they started to love me. So now I go over there and they get excited to see me. They, you know, come up to visit me. They let me pet them. They let me pick them up. They don't complain. Now I'm the guy who brings them the delicious, you know, yeah, exactly. Doc equals food. So, and that's all a bunny gives a shit about is food. They eat constantly. If there's food in that coop, hutch, whatever you want to call it, they're fucking eating it. They don't give a shit if they just ate or if they're, you know. Why is it not giving me the actual person at first here? I don't know. Oh, because apparently everyone's going this way? Like, shouldn't you be heading the other direction? I don't know. It seems weird to me. Ugh. Why do you have rabbit for dinner? It's that long-eared fucker if it bit me. I'd bite that long-eared fucker if it bit me. The rabbits are cute. I like them. We haven't brought them inside for a while because it's been super busy and the kids don't seem to give a shit anymore. Ugh, Dr. Zombie seems to be stuck here. Even the boosts are not sending me forward. Rip. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting chickens. They'll be for eggs, of course. Oh. Ugh. So what have I been up to lately? Other than, you know, the housework and shit. So games I've been playing. So I started playing GTA 5, and I can see the appeal. Like, I see the engine that is Grand Theft Auto, and I say, this could be a really fun game. But every time I play that game, I just get annoyed. Like, it's like they dangle the fun in front of you, and then as soon as you start to have any, they fucking throw it on the ground and stomp on it and laugh at you. It's like, fuck. All I want to do is drive fast cars and shoot people. Like, that's what your game should be about. But instead, it's like, no, you can't do that. If you do that, you're gonna have a bad time. We're gonna have the game fuck you over. And fuck, like, I started the GTA Online game, and it's like, do you want to do the tutorial missions? And I said yes, because that might help me be better at the game. And I fucking died during the tutorial mission. I got wasted, got shot to death by some gang because I was supposed to stop their drug deal and steal the drugs. That sucked, but it respawned me, and it was like, you're back in. You're not that far from the mission. Keep going. But the fuckers took the drugs and put them in a car. And then I had to drive after them, which would have been fine, except that they were way far ahead of me, didn't have the same problems that I did navigating the cock and balls roads of that game, and did not stop. They were not slower. I had to drive for 30 real-life minutes before I finally caught them. And then I kept ramming my car into theirs because I didn't have any ammo, because I fucking died and lost all my bullets for some goddamn reason. I had to keep ramming into the car until they drove off and hit a median and then stopped. And the guy didn't get out of the car and run. He just sat there waiting for me to come over, rip him out of the car, and take the drugs. It was so dumb. Just get good. Yeah, I was trying to get good. And instead, I wasted a shit ton of time. But the weird thing is, I want to play again. That's online. That was online. The weird thing is, I want to play again. I want to do it again. I want to suffer through that shit again. Because I see that there's a really fun game there, hidden behind all the bullshit. So, I don't know. I'm hoping just fuck around with planes. I don't know how. They don't give me a plane. I spent the rest of the time buying outfits for my character. I decided that my character would be a Russian assassin woman. Assassin? It's all the alcohol. So I tried to make this, like, sexy bitch with blonde hair. Join the game! Exclamation point play! And buy her, like, red leather and shit. But I can't afford all the good shit because I have to do missions. I get it. I really enjoyed Saints Row. Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4 were really good. And they kind of took all the shit that made GTA not fun and threw it away. And they're like, dress up like the fucking Joker and go apeshit on the city until Batman shows up. That's the game I want. I want to play Batman Supervillain Simulator. We got 8 in. Any more? Pay to win, they get so much fucking money through their shark cards. Yeah, but I don't care about winning. Like, I just want to have a good time. And it's like, do I need to pay money to have a good time? Because that would suck and I'd be bored and I don't want to do it. Here comes the Call of Duty thing. My friend Sergeant Sin, old high school buddy, plays Call of Duty. He streams it every so often. I've always thought Call of Duty looked great, but as soon as I started playing it, I fucking hated it. Everyone was fucking a hacker. I don't care if they were or not. That's what it felt like. Like, I could not win at that shit game. Merc Drake's in front. You know, Merc Drake, that's what it is. I think I'll play a little bit more GTA Online until I start to have a bad time. And then I'm just going to say, you know what? I'd rather play Saints Row, and then I'll probably go back and play Saints Row 4. Battlefield, sure. You know, the shooters I play are like the freemium World War II games. I like World War II as a shooter. Not a big fan of modern shit. So Modern Warfare just does not appeal to me. I don't give a shit. I want to kill Nazis. Like any God-fearing, red-blooded American. I want to kill Nazis. They're the bad guys. I don't know who is in first because it won't go to them. It's weird. So what have I been playing lately? So I've been playing a lot of Battle for Westnoth. I talked about that earlier. Oh, BF 1942. Holy shit, that game was great. I knew a kid who failed out of college because of that game. Like, literally, played so much 1942 that he did not go to classes and he felt flunked out and his parents came and took his shit away. God damn, I would give anything to go back and play some Battlefield 1942 right now. I've got the CDs. Yo, motherfuckers, I don't know if I've shown you this. This is my CD case of old fucking CD-ROM games before Steam was a thing. Look at this bitch. I got the AD&D game. This is the one that had the Pool of Radiance on. I've been playing that a little bit off stream, but not much. I want to finish it, but like, it's tough to get. Dusty has his case. Look at this motherfucker. I got games, bitches. I got Age of Wonders. I got Alpha Centauri. Sid Meier. Man, that was good. I got Aliens vs. Predator 2. I got Arcanum. I got Black and White. I got Chuzzle. Fucking Chuzzle. Civ 2. I got the Civ 2 CD right there. I got games. Hold on. Let me see. Holy shit. Let me get some highlights from this bitch. Oh man, I got all the Civ 3. I got Civ 3, Civ 3 Play the World, Civ 3 Conquest. I got Civ 4. I got Civ 5. All on CD. I got Command and Conquer 3, and I got Kane's Wrath. Yo, check this out. This is some wacky shit. Oh, hold on. Let me move to the next race while we chit chat about this shit. I just busted a nut. I'm really excited about my CD case, yo. So way back in the 90s, I got a shareware version of a game called Crush Deluxe. Now, Crush Deluxe was a combination space fantasy and rugby game. It was a turn-based rugby simulator, kind of like what's that fucking game called? The fantasy football game with ogres and orcs and shit. Why can't I think of that name? Because I'm drunk. It's like Warhammer meets football. Somebody will chime in chat with it when they hear this. Do I have Myst? I do not. My parents used to have it. Maybe I do have it. I'll look and see. 7 are in. Anybody else? Exclamation point play. We got 11 viewers. Jump in, dude. Anyway, this game was called Crush Deluxe, and I had like a demo of it, but I could not find the full version game on sale. I looked all over, couldn't find it. So I went on forums and I asked. Finally, some guy in Australia burnt me a copy of it. I've got a burned copy of Crush Deluxe that works, or did when it was allowed. When fucking Windows worked for it. Crush Deluxe, a burned copy from Australia. I got it in here. Great game. You built your team over leagues, and eventually they became more and more expensive. I had like a team of 3 guys that were super powerful. That's all you could afford. Castle of the Winds. Interesting. Myst and URU are great. I don't even know what this is called. Dark something. Darkstone? What is it called? Darkstone. Doesn't have the name on the CD. What's this game? Fucking Demigod. Yes, Demigod was one of those. It was one of those early Dota type games. Buy marbles. Talk listens to fire. Mayday banging in the background. Nice. Glad you guys are liking the music. I got Diablo. Look, fucking original Diablo from Blizzard. And I got Diablo 2. And I got the expansion set, Lord of Destruction. I got Doom 2. Fucking Doom 2 in here. What else I got? Doom 3. I got Dungeon Keeper 2. That game's fucking amazing. You ever play Dungeon Keeper? What's this game? Is this Doom? Looks like Doom. That's Doom 3. I got Morrowind. I never got good at Morrowind. By the time I got into Morrowind, it was like super old, so I didn't do. But I got like all the expansions. I got Blood Moon, Tribunal, a construction set. Fucking, I don't know. I never used it. I got Empire Earth and Empire Earth 2. I got the expansion Art of Supremacy. I got Evil Genius, Farm Frenzy 1 and 2. I got Fear. That game was kind of garbage. Freedom Force. That was a good fucking game. I made a, I took a bunch of clips of the Joker talking from a bunch of different Batman cartoon series and movies. And I uploaded it to Freedom Force's like community webpage because you can download sounds, you can download images and stuff to make your own characters in the game. So I downloaded it. I uploaded a shit ton of this, the Joker talking. And like a shit ton of people downloaded it, like 8,000 within like a week. I have no idea where that shit is now. I wonder how many people downloaded it over the course of its lifetime. Freedom Force was an amazing game. Superhero game with a campaign, crazy characters. Fuck, what's the main guy's name? It's like Captain Liberty or some shit. Patriot Man, I can't even remember. It's fucking amazing. Uncompromising mode. It takes DST more of a pain in the ass. Don't Starve Together is already a pain in the ass. Wife and I still play Dungeon Keeper a lot, so nice. Dungeon Keeper is a great goddamn game. And War for the Overworld is a pretty good remake, but goddamn, Dungeon Keeper was so good. The humor was spot on. Did I just win that? Nice. Join in, bitches. What else do I got? I got the Freedom Force versus the Third Reich. It's like the Freedom Force 2. I got Guild Wars Game of the Year Edition. Played that for a hot minute. Oh, here we go. Get ready. I got Heroes of Might and Magic 1 and 2 and 3 complete and 4 and Heroes of Might and Magic 5 with like all the fucking expansions and shit there. Ah, lots of Heroes of Might and Magic. Insane Aquarium. Land of the Dead, Road to Fiddler's Green. This is a zombie game, a zombie first-person shooter. Land of the Dead, Road to Fiddler's Green. That, if you play it from start to finish, you can finish it in about 2 hours. And I did that while my wife and one of her friends watched. Just watched me play Road to Fiddler's Green for 2 hours straight until I beat it. It was crazy. That's actually not a bad game. Not bad. I'm going through Internet Archive looking at their names. Nice. So otherwise, I'm gonna be wrapping up soon too. It's almost 11 o'clock. I'm gonna go to bed on a decent time tonight. Lords of Magic. Fuck, that was a good game. Lords of Magic. Kind of a little mix between Heroes of Might and Magic and I don't know what. I might try to load that up. That was an interesting game. I got the old school Magic the Gathering game. It's had a subtitle. I can't remember what it was called. Windows 95, Magic the Gathering. Majesty, excellent game. Majesty, spent plenty of hours on that. And the expansion, Majesty 2. Look at this bitch. Master of Orion, number 1. Master of Orion 2. Great games. Classic strategy games. Metal Fatigue. That game does not work. I have not been able to get that game to work in years. It worked for a very specific set of Windows versions, but it was really good. You built, it was kind of like a cross between like Command and Conquer and Mech Warrior, where like you'd build, tanks and constructors and resource gatherers, and then you'd build a fucking mech, and you'd build parts for the mech, like a gun for its arm or its chainsaw for its arm. You'd fight other mechs and you'd break off their parts, and you could get your units to take the parts back to your base, research them, and then add them to the next one. Talk is what you call a gamer. Black and White stream? Sure, fuck yeah. Black and White was a very unique game. Very interesting. I could do that. Mob Rule, Monopoly, Monopoly Tycoon, Myth 3, Neverwinter Nights. Holy shit. I've got all the Neverwinter Nights expansions. Hordes of the Underdark, Shadows of Undertide, and I got Neverwinter Nights 2, which was not as good. Orange Box. I got 2 versions of the Oregon Trail. Fucking A. Oh man. My favorite game from the XP era. Bye Bye Markva. M-A-R-V-K. Interesting. Salowide won that one. Good way to end the stream, Salowide. I'll run another one. I'll do probably 1 or 2 more. Neverwinter Night. Yeah, that's what it was. Neverwinter Nights Diamond Edition. I've got it on CD. You got it from GOG. Nice. Neverwinter Nights was great, but the online modding community made it last a lot longer than it would have otherwise. I played on a server for a long time. Plants vs. Zombies. I got Quake. There we go. I got Quake. I got Quake 2. I got Command & Conquer Red Alert 2. Boom. I got Roller Coaster Tycoon Corkscrew Follies. And Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Platinum Edition. Jump in, exclamation point play, 5 more minutes. You're not gonna even notice, man. Sim Isle. Fuck, Sim Isle. You guys remember when Maxis ruled the fucking world of video games? Sim City, Sim Ant, Sim Isle, Sim Earth. I got Sim Isle in here. I don't know what happened to the rest of them. Then I got The Sims. The complete collection of The Sims. Now, my wife is the reason that I have a shit ton of Sims 2 CDs. You should see the SimCity 3000. Then EA happened, yeah. RIP, a great company. Look at this shit. I don't know if you guys can actually see this. I have no fucking idea. But I got Sims 2. I got family stuff. I got... What the fuck is this? Glamour Life stuff. University. Nightlife. Pets. Fucking... What is this? Kitchen and Bath. Fucking an entire CD that we probably spent $15 to $20 on. Kitchen and Bath. Here's one. IKEA. Just fucking... It's an ad. Sims 2 IKEA. We got Sims 2 Open for Business. Sims 2 H&M Fashion. Sims 2, the actual fucking game, is over here. God damn, my wife had a lot of Sims 2 shit. Like, literally 10 CDs or more. I got Sims 3. Here we go. I burned a CD with every SNES game that I could find on it. Back when I was in college, I could download like an entire RAR full of all SNES games, like 1,000 of them, and an emulator. I just burnt it to a CD. Now I've got SNES for the rest of my life. Here's a good game. If you guys know it, you'll love it. It's a cult classic. Soul Reaver. Soul Reaver and Soul Reaver 2. They were excellent games. Really good. Kind of like a Zelda. Not Wind Waker. Fuck. Ocarina of Time. Kind of like that. You know, with the puzzle solving 3D, you know, shit. Only you're a vampire who sucks souls and life force and shit. Legacy of Kain series is great. Absolutely, Mertrake, I agree. Soul Reaver. StarCraft expansion set. StarCraft 2. Star Control 3. You guys know Star Control? Great series, Star Control. Got a game here called Star Siege that I got from a friend online. Startopia! This game is awesome too. A funny space station management simulator. Startopia. Excellent game. Look that one up. There's actually a new one supposed to be coming out on Steam, like a remake sometime in the future. Z. Do you guys remember Z? Probably not. That seemed like a niche game about robot armies. Z was a good game. Stronghold. Syndicate. Holy shit. Syndicate? That's gotta be from the late 90s. Bullfrog. Bullfrog Productions. Holy shit. Tropico. I got Tropico 1 CD in here. UFO Aftermath. Back when XCOM, the original XCOM, UFO Defense and Terror from the Deep, had faded away. UFO Aftermath tried to pick up that torch and run with it. Didn't do a fantastic job. Xenonauts is much better. But they did okay. I had fun with Startopia, but I sucked at it. I have all the Strongholds. Nice. Stronghold was a tough game. I liked Startopia. I beat it once or twice. Bullfrog made Dungeon Keeper. Exactly. Yes. See? This is what I'm talking about. Bullfrog, great company. Fucking... What was the other one we were talking about earlier? Maxis, great company. Made amazing games. And then another studio got drained the life out of by EA. Fuck, man. But I got some of their best hits in here. Ultima Underworld and Ultima Underworld 2. First-person dungeon crawling at its finest. Here's Ultima Ascension. I didn't even know I fucking had Ascension. Ultima Online. I still have CD keys for Ultima Online. I don't even know if Ultima Online is still a thing anymore. Who won this match? Slippy? Slippy is the winner. Alright, we'll do another one. While I keep looking through this fucking album of amazing goddamn games. Join. Exclamation point play to join in, guys. I got Warcraft 3 and the expansion. Expansion. Ooh, here's a good one. Warlords Battlecry. And I think I've got Warlords Battlecry 2 and Warlords Battlecry 3. There's an interesting little game. Kind of like Warcraft 3. Well, not really Warcraft 3. Kind of like Warcraft 2. Only you had like a commander hero who would gain experience when you won missions. And like they could spend their experience points to make certain units cheaper or get certain powers, shit like that. Kind of an amazing game. Warlords Battlecry 2, I think, was better than 3. I got Worms. Worms 2. Worms Armageddon. Worms Blast. Worms World Party. Here's XCOM Terror from the Deep that I was talking about. This is, without a doubt, my greatest game of all time. 100%. Hands down. Greatest game of all time. Terror from the Deep. It is a turn-based strategy game. Actually, if you're familiar with XCOM, you're familiar with how Terror from the Deep works. Of course, older technology, a little different, but basically the same. Research, fight, battles, etc. I've also got XCOM Apocalypse, XCOM Enforcer, which is like a ridiculous third-person shooter, but my wife actually loved it because you just blast the shit out of aliens. Terror from the Deeps, yep, very good game. You Don't Know Jack. I've got a whole bunch of You Don't Know Jack before they became Jackbox games. What the fuck were they called? Brooklyn Syndicate? Berkeley Syndicate? What the fuck? Oh, Sierra did You Don't Know Jack. Berkeley Systems, Jellyvision, and Sierra all had a hand in You Don't Know Jack. Zoo Tycoon. We're getting to the Z's. Zoo Tycoon, Marine Mania, Roller Coaster Tycoon, and then just fucking random CDR here. I don't even know what's on it. Whew, man, that was tough. That turned into a long trip down memory lane. And that's not even counting all the shit I have on Steam. Fuck me. Well, I'm drunk and exhausted, and I think I'm going to wrap this up after this round. Last chance, guys. Any questions, comments, discussions you want to have before I wrap it up tonight? Hell yeah. And Sierra made a lot of great games. All the King's Quest games were awesome. I should go back and play some of the ones that I never beat. I don't think I ever beat the King's Quest 7. Tutorial from Zoo Tycoon Complete Collection teaches you to let the lions loose to eat the guests. I'm Amazing. Modern Constantium? I don't know. I mean, I haven't played Minecraft in a while. I've had plenty of opportunities, but it's like a game I played way too much, you know? I do think Constantium is better than 2B2T because of the queue. If the queue weren't there, 2B2T would still be a great experience, but I'll return to Constantium eventually. It's just not right now. Loved King's Quest. It was my first PC game. Nice. I remember my parents used to go to like bulletin boards try to figure out solutions to some of the King's Quest puzzles, like the original ones. And we spent hours trying to figure out how to beat Dracula in King's Quest 2. And we were like typing in things like use stake on Dracula, hit stake with hammer, use hammer and stake on Dracula. Like hours. For weeks we tried to figure this shit out. You had to type in kill Dracula. That's it. All you had to type in was kill Dracula and it worked. Fucking A. King's Quest, very good. I like King's Quest 5 and 6 the best. The puns when you die are fantastic. There's a new King's Quest. I played it for like a couple hours and just got bored, moved on. Well, I think that'll do it, guys. I'm exhausted, I'm drunk. I had a great time tonight, chit-chatting. I'll be back probably Wednesday. We'll play something else, maybe RimWorld again. We just gave up on another colony on RimWorld, but next time we're gonna do it right. We'll speed through the early game on RimWorld. Get to the conquering and the raping and the pillaging. Zork, holy shit. Chop block with the final win. Well, guys, thanks so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate any time you come to spend time with me. And I will see you guys next time. Hopefully I've earned enough bullshit points to unlock some fucking skins or something. Because, honestly, it's getting to me. I really want to, spruce these games up a bit. Anyway, good night, Solo-Eyed, Slippy, McButcher, Dusty, everybody else who's here. Take care. Chroma Gaming on YouTube. Have a good night, buddy. Enjoy, and I'll see you around.